As he opened the door, I heard not only the clapping and the moaning, but I saw the curtain of the shower stall moving back and forth. Dorming in college is something else, gang. Like, I knew living with other people wasn't gonna be easy, but no one told me that I'd be living with animals. Like, during my freshman year alone, I saw some of the craziest shit in my college dorm bathrooms. I saw people throw up on toilet seats, wash their body parts in the sink, even though we got functioning showers. And speaking of the showers, people were beating their meat in the public showers. And that's a whole fucking story among itself. But my nigga, not a single thing that I just listed off pale in comparison to the story I'm about to tell you. So one day I'm in my college dorm chilling, and one of my roommates named Dylan busts into my room and he's like, yo bro, yo Chris, I think a kid on our floor is about to fuck his girl in the shower room. Wow. I have so many questions, but number one, how did you find that out? Bro, he's trying to convince his girl to go into the shower room with him right now, like as we speak. Now, this was incredibly crazy for a number of reasons, right? Like in some college dorms, you get a bathroom that you just share with the people living in your dorm suite. But my trenchy ass ghetto ass school had us sharing a shower room with an entire floor of men, which was equaling to 40 niggas. Now, y'all might be like, it ain't that bad. But nigga, there was only 4 showers in this room. Each shower was like a stall, and each stall was small as fuck. Like, it could barely fit one person without them having to crunch themselves a little. So bring another person in there to clap cheeks. How's that gonna work? So Dylan's like, yo bro, just pull up. And of course, I'm very intrigued, so I'll pull up with him. So he brings me to the entrance of our dorm and creaks the door open a little. And since the shower room was real close to us, we were able to see everything from our door. So I'm peeking my head out and I see this guy who lives across the hall from us, let's call him Jacob, outside of the shower room door with this girl that lived on the floor below us. And as soon as I seen this duo, I was praying absolutely nothing sexual would happen. Why? Well, I sorta knew Jacob. Like, I've had maybe 3 convos with him, but in every conversation I've had with him, he was telling me something crazy he was doing with a girl who lived in our building. And a lot of what he told me was X-rated, you know? And the thing is, he was usually volunteering this information to me. Like, I was not asking this nigga for his details, but every time he brought up what he was doing with this girl sexually, I'd ask him what she looked like. And every time I asked him, he would hit me with the same bullshit without failure. He'd be like, oh man, she don't have Instagram. And she didn't post anything on her Snap. Oh, alright, well, what's her name? Cause you said she lives on the floor below us, right? Well, I don't want to make it hot, bro, you know? Like, this is a sneaky link type thing. But I guarantee you, she's a baddie. So I was like, sure, alright. I was a little skeptical, but I didn't really think that much of it. Plus, I didn't really give too much of a fuck, so I left it alone. Now, I knew it was a possibility when he said she's a baddie. He might have been dragging it. But I never in a million years would have thought that he was getting wet and wild with this girl. And that's not a compliment. Now, this girl, let's call her Megan, she was chopped. Like, she was actually dirt. Like, I can't even properly illustrate her 55 overall attributes for you, my nigga. Like, bro, she had the face of a troll and she was built like an uncle. Now, listen, right? If you go and clap cheeks in a public shower, which is dirty as but also it's an expellable offense if caught, so it has to be worth it. Like, life will be full of situations where you gotta implement the risk versus the reward equation. Like, if you rob a bank, is the risk of 20 years prison time worth the reward of $20 million? Now, everyone's standards is different, but everyone knows what they wouldn't risk it for. Like, you wouldn't risk a possible 20 years for $3. Now, I know I was just chatting for a little bit, but what I'm basically trying to say is, if you go and risk expulsion for your sexual escapades, nigga, it better be with a bad bitch, or at least a decent one, not this ogre. So I hear Megan say, are you absolutely sure we could go in here though? Like, we won't get caught at all, right? Nah, baby, we won't get caught at all. It'll be fun. Just trust me. Well, okay, if you say so. Wait, are you sure though? Megan, you take an OD long and we don't have that much time. Like, you pissing me off. Shut the fuck up and go inside. and she went inside. Now, the dialogue was one thing, but as I saw them both walk inside, I saw Jacob grab Megan's disgustingly shaped booty cheek, and then the door closed. So I say to Dylan, bro, is he dead ass? Is she not dirt? Why would he do this? Is this a prank or something? Like, there's no way he's about to f her in the shower room, right? Right, Dylan? Dylan? Yo, Dylan. Bro, before I knew it, Dylan was already at the entrance of the shower room. He's at the door and he's like, bro, come. I actually hear water running. Now, I ain't know for sure whether or not they was fucking, but I didn't really want my suspicions confirmed. So I was like, you know, Dylan, maybe her shower is broken and he's just helping her out. You know, I have faith in him. They probably not even doing nothing for him, man. We should just go, cause then I heard a sound. A sound I've replicated before. A sound with a familiar rhythm. This man was indeed clapping cheeks in our shower. And I'm not gonna lie, bro was putting in that work. Cause the clapping was echoing all the way into the hallway. Like he must have needed it bad. Especially cause after we started hearing moaning. So once we heard that, me and Dylan started walking back to our dorm cause what the f else we needed to hear. But before I'm all the way in our room, some random conveniently came up and went to use the shower. And as he opened the door, I heard not only the clapping and the moaning, but I saw the curtain of the shower stall moving back and forth, matching the rhythm of the claps. And I don't know what was up with bro that went into the shower room. I don't know if he had AirPods in or he was partially deaf and blind, but he never walked out. So I joined Dylan inside our dorm suite and I didn't even tell him what I saw, but he was already telling our other roommates the events that we just witnessed. And as he was talking, I just sat in my room and pondered. I just pondered on the fact that the people I'm living with are not human. Like, they can't be. How could? No. Why would a man do such things in such places with such people? I didn't know how to feel. I was disgusted, disappointed, angry, sad. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what to do. Like, Jacob was a bit of a weirdo, but I never thought he'd be the type of man to do something like that. With something like that. Especially thinking back to all the stories he told me about the things he was doing with this girl. Man, which made me realize this entire time he knew she was dirt because he really ain't want me to know who he was doing such freak activities with. I wanted to talk myself out of it, but the truth is he knew how nasty of a guy he was. And the thing is, he was somehow proud of it. And it just put everything in perspective for me, because something scarier than a man that makes bad choices is a man that consciously makes bad choices with their beef. So yeah, man, that's the story. Takeaway of the story, I pretty much said the takeaway before cutting to black, but if you need a new takeaway, college dorm bathrooms can get devious, so don't go to college. Yeah. Yo, what's good, y'all? Thank you for watching another video by yours truly. Wait. Before you click off, do you have a crazy, embarrassing, or horny story that you'd think would be funny if animated? If so, I'm doing a vid where I'm drawing y'all confessions. All you gotta do is put it in the Google Doc that's gonna be in the description of this video, and it's completely anonymous. I'm gonna be posting more details on that later, so if you wanna keep up with the updates, follow the Instagram, which is right on this screen. And while you at it, follow the TikTok too, my nigga. Thank y'all so much for the love y'all showed with the previous animated stories. I really appreciate it. It lets me know y'all fought with the content. Anyways, with all that being said, make sure to like, share, subscribe if you new, cause you know what I'm saying, that's how we grow. And I'll see y'all in the next video.